Hello everybody, my name is Chef Michael Roddy and welcome to another session of Eggs Up. Today we're going to talk to you about cheesecake batter. And not just using cheesecake batter to make cheesecake, we're actually going to use the cheesecake batter and turn it into a parfait. So in making that cheesecake batter with our safest choice eggs, we're eliminating any chance of passing on foodborne illness. So the ingredients that we're going to have for the cheesecake batter today, obviously cream cheese, which is already in our mixer. And then we have our sugar. We have sour cream, which you can also interchange with a wonderful Greek yogurt to increase the nutritional value and higher protein content. The other ingredient, obviously, is going to be our safest choice pasteurized shell eggs. And then we have vanilla, which is another interchangeable ingredient. You could interchange it for any other type of an extract or flavoring agent so as to change the flavor profile of what you're trying to make. So moving a couple of ingredients out of the way and getting into the eggs. Going to crack our eggs, obviously, as you see, not using gloves. And when I crack the eggs, if I get whites anywhere, again, there's no chance of passing on any foodborne illness-causing bacteria. So there's no chance of anybody getting sick from either the cross-contamination of the eggs or from eating an undercooked egg. So the next thing you're going to see is I'm not going to have to go to the sink and wash with soap and water. I'm able actually just to grab a hand towel and wipe off because, again, there's not going to be any passing of any bacteria from the raw eggs. What we're going to do next is go over to the mixer and start to put this cheesecake batter together. Okay, and now we're back to our cream cheese. I'm going to start to cream this a little bit before I add the sugar. By creaming it, it's going to help to soften it up. Starting with a little more tempered cream cheese is going to help to get this creamed so that we're able to add the sugar to it without any problem. Starting it going round, going to slowly add my sugar. Part of the creaming process is adding the sugar into the cheese. Adding it slowly really helps in the distribution of it. And I am using a fine sugar here, which is going to allow it to dissolve a little bit more quickly. But we always want to make sure that you're scraping the bowl down pretty routinely and often, because what that's going to do is pull any of that more solid cream cheese off the sides that hasn't been mixed with any of the sugar and actually softened, and allow it to come back into the mixture, helping to eliminate any lumps that we're going to have in the batter. One last little scrape, and you notice I'm dropping the bowl whenever I am scraping. That's going to allow you to get to the very bottom of that mixing bowl so that you're actually scraping the whole thing and not only the sides. One more time, and then I'll start to add some of the sour cream to it. Add part of it and then the other part. Add the remainder of the sour cream, again, or yogurt, whatever you decide to use. Next, I have the eggs that I added the vanilla or whatever your flavoring profile is going to be. I added that extract into the bowl and with the eggs. So now I'm going to add eggs one at a time into the batter mixture. Slow speed, add one at a time. Now that it's in, you can go a little bit more quickly. And now getting ready to add the final egg and the last little bit of vanilla or flavoring agent that's in there. So you might say, why still add eggs if we're not going to bake it? Well, color, consistency, mouthfeel, texture, also nutritional value. And here we have our final cheesecake batter. As you can see, it's nice and light Actually fairly fluffy. This will stiffen up as it chills in the cooler, so don't be afraid of that. It's not going to really get to the point of cutting consistency. However, this is going to be built into the parfaits, into the glasses that we already have prepped, and I'll be back to show you what our final presentation is going to be. And as promised, here we are with our final presentation of our cheesecake batter parfaits, and we're using a nice mixture of various flavor profiles here. In the middle, we have a s'mores cheesecake parfait, using the chocolate and the marshmallow along with the toasted graham cracker crust. And on the outside, we have fruited parfaits, so nice little fruit compote and fresh berries over on our one side, and then we have a raspberry and caramel for the other presentation. So this is a place for you to be able to express yourself and really emphasize those wonderful flavors to your guests. Thank you for joining us for today's episode of Eggs Up. We look forward to seeing you next time.